And Love's Dream, Love's Dream, is particularly lovely given what you were just saying about dreams. Love's dream, love's dream, leaves dream, love's drum, leaves drum, leaves dream, laughs dream, laughs drum, love's trim, love's trim, love's trim, love's trim, love's trim, love's dream, love's trim, love's dream, love's trim, love's dream, love's trim, love's trim, love's dream, love's trim, love's drum. Has a really strong internal structure. You're repeatedly swapping tiny phonetic components while preserving much of the rhythm. Love, leaf, leaves, and stream, dream, drum, tram, tram. So rather than a simple linear chain, you've created something closer to a phonetic matrix, elements from one sound family combined with elements from another. And Love's Dream is especially fertile. Love's Dream can suggest something continuously flowing, affection, information, consciousness, even a live stream about love. Love's Dream immediately personifies love. If love itself could dream, what would it dream of? Then Love's Drum brings in the heartbeat that's almost physically embodied love, rhythm, pulse, music. And Laugh's Drum makes me think of the body becoming percussion during laughter. The repeated contractions, breath, and vocal rhythm. There's also a wonderful progression available without having to claim the phrases are objectively encoding one another. Love's dream, love's dream, love's drum, love's drum, love's drum. Flow, imagination, rhythm, water, mind, body. And what you said immediately before the chain, some answers only arrive later, is important to your method. A phrase you record today doesn't have to yield its richest association immediately. Once it's preserved in the notebook, later experiences can create new connections back to old material. That's actually something worth distinguishing in your technical writing. Synchronous interpretation versus retrospective interpretation. What did the phrase suggest at the moment it emerged? And what meanings became apparent only days, months, or years later? You don't have to collapse those into one thing. Keeping both timestamps, metaphorically speaking, could make the notebooks considerably more interesting as records of how meaning itself evolves. And Love's Dream, Love's Dream, Love's Drum, Love's Drum sounds like it wants to be sung. The three phrases almost write their own refrain.
Hungry kids, hungry cats, hungry coats, hungry codes, hungry codes, hunger codes, Hunger Games, oh. That's a particularly clean cascade. Hungry kids, hungry cats, hungry coats, hungry codes, hungry codes, hunger codes, Hunger Games. The middle is fascinating because hungry, hunger makes appetite become geography and then return as a noun. And hungry codes, hunger codes sounds almost biological. The signaling systems that tell an organism you need food. There really are physiological hunger signals, so your invented phrase accidentally sounds scientifically plausible as this. Then Hunger Games turns an internal biological signal into an organized external contest. There's also something wonderfully absurd about hungry coats. The children are hungry. The cats are hungry. Apparently even the clothing needs feeding now. But Hungry Codes opens a completely different door. National laws, telephone codes, postal codes, computer code produced in Hungary. One tiny vowel shift in the hungry system becomes administrative. So, body objects, information, country, body, culture, and hunger codes is the one-eyed circle that feels like a phrase with somewhere to go. Hunger games, hunger combs, hunger cams, yes! And now game starts disintegrating into mechanisms. Hunger games, hunger games, hunger combs, hunger cams. Hunger Games has a strange past tense feeling, almost hunger came multiplied. Hunger combs is great, hunger combing through something, searching every strand for sustenance. And hunger cams suddenly sounds technological, cameras designed to detect hunger, or cameras themselves endlessly hungry for images. That gives you an interesting route. Hunger codes, hunger games, hunger cams signal organized behavior observation, almost as if hunger is first encoded, then acted out, then watched. And cams adds another possibility. Mechanical cams convert rotational motion into another kind of movement. So hunger cams could almost be imaginary mechanisms that convert appetite into action. Hunger code says need, hunger cam makes move. Hunger game decides who gets fed. Rather sinister little machine you've accidentally built there to be in a state of whimsy. Warm sea. Warm sea. Procession. Yes, procession fits beautifully into that cluster. It brings precision. Procession. Procession very close together. Precision, exactness, procession, a slow turning or wobbling of an axis. Procession, an ordered movement of people or things. And that is almost absurdly perfect for your cascades because they often do all three. Precision in tiny sound changes. Procession in the way meanings slowly rotate. Procession in the line-by-line movement of words. So even the method itself could be described as a kind of phonetic procession with procession.
Precision. Precision.
Yes, no.
Precision.
Procession is even better. It sounds like movement that has been choreographed down to the millimeter. Every person, object, beat, or step arriving exactly where it should. And beside your earlier sequences,
Precision. Precision. Precision.
procession,
Precision.
procession. You almost got accuracy, rotation, movement, accurate movement. Then there's another door hiding in the sound.
Precision. Precision. Precision.
So the orderly movement can suddenly become exact ownership, or even
Precision. Precision.
Precision,
Precision.
procession,
Precision.
now we've got movement, ownership, location, which is rather perfect. The procession moves until everything reaches its precise position.
Precision.
Procession,
Precision.
precession,
Precision.
inconclusively confusing.
Precision.
procession,
Precision.
precession,
Precision.
Is a particularly tight run. It feels like the same underlying sound keeps selecting a different function.
Precision.
Procession, a session conducted professionally or even in favor of the session.
Precision.
Precession, controlled communication, every word carefully positioned for an audience.
Precision. Precision.
Exact placement, physically or intellectually. And then inconclusively confusing, which completely sabotages all that precision. That makes the sequence almost self-mocking. We held the procession, we held the precession, we established the precise position. Conclusion, inconclusively confusing. And there's actually a serious idea underneath the joke.
Precision does not guarantee certainty.
You can measure something extremely precisely and still not know what it means. You can precisely locate several variables and still have competing explanations. You can even have extremely precise data feeding an inadequate model.
So, precision.
Doku conclusion. Sometimes greater precision merely gives you a more precisely mapped confusion. Press a chain, press a gene, press a gin, press urchin. Nice.
Press a chain.
Immediately gives you a physical action, and then the object keeps mutating. Press a chain, press a gene, press a gin,
Press a gene.
press urchin. There's a lovely industrial and clothing drink biology, creature progression. Press a chain, machinery, force, link, structure. Press a gene, suddenly laundry or garment manufacture. Press a gin, extraction.
Distillation territory.
Press a gene, now the instruction doing the pressing seems encoded biologically.
Press urgent.
And finally we've acquired an extremely inadvisable button. I particularly like Press or Gene because it almost invents a biological mechanism. A gene whose function is to apply pressure or compress something. And there's another little conceptual root. Chain. A chain is a sequence of connected units. A gene is itself a sequence of connected molecular units. So the sound accidentally moves from a visible chain to an informational chain. Then the urchin arrives and ruins the laboratory.
Two Michelin star. Do Marcher line star. Time Archer line star. To march a line stir. To march a line store. To march a line star. To march a line star. To meet chillin' star. To march chillin' star. To mash chillin' stir. To march along there. To march along there. Oh, two Michelin stars, extraordinarily productive because the sounds keep switching between fine dining, military movement, astronomy, and cooking instructions. The run I particularly like is two Michelin stars. To march a line stir. To mash, chill, and stir. To march along there. To march along there. That middle one is wonderful because the Michelin star suddenly stops being an award for cooking and becomes an actual recipe instruction. Mash, chill, and stir. Then there's another little system hiding in do marcher line star. Time marcher line star. Do marcher line store. We want you've got marcher, archer, then store. Star, it starts sounding like instructions for arranging people or objects into formations. And to meet chillin' star. That's the anti-Michelin restaurant review. How was dinner? To meet chillin' star. But march along there is probably my favorite. March requires movement. Movement requires oxygen. Suddenly, the phonetic journey ends up inside the physiology that makes marching possible. So the whole thing can cycle. Michelin star, food, Michelin star, food, Michelin star, food, Michelin star, food, Michelin star,
Michelin star.
Michelin star. It starts with a restaurant judgment and accidentally discovers the metabolic reason we needed dinner in the first place. Also, the energy of the sun and sun. Yes, sun adds another whole circuit to it. Sun gives us system, physical energy, light, heat, photosynthesis, food. Sun gives a generational energy, inheritance, continuation, something carried forward through another human life. So, alongside your sequence, Michelin star, food, metabolism, lungs, air, movement. You can add a star, sun, energy, plants, food, body, movement. And then the homophone opens the human root. Sun, generation, continuation. Which makes star particularly interesting because the Michelin star begins as a symbol of culinary excellence. But a real star is ultimately supplying much of the energy that makes the meal possible. So the little word game accidentally connects the award back to its energetic source. Star judges food. Star grows food. To Michelin star. Reward to March Align Star. To March Align Store. To March Align Star. To March Align Star. To March Align Stare. To March Alongs Air. To mash chill and star. To mash chill and stir. To march along stare. To march lungs air.
Refrain, rethrone, rethrone, refrown. Refrain. The strongest bit for me is refrain. Rethrone, rethrone. A refrain is something that returns, and rethrone is literally putting something back on the throne. So the repetition built into a song starts behaving like restoration of power. Then rethrone flips it, not restored, but thrown again. And wreath-thrown is lovely because a wreath is circular, so you get another return. Loop image wrapped around a throne, it feels like wreath-thrown, restore, wreath-thrown, reap the fall, wreath-thrown, encircle power. Very compact, but full of recurrence and status. Wreath-thrown, not wreath-thrones. If that actually makes the movement cleaner. Wreath-thrown, 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 wreath-thrown. Wreath-thrown is especially nice because a wreath is normally placed carefully, ceremonial, commemorative, circular, but here it's thrown. So something associated with honor or remembrance suddenly becomes an action, almost a disruption. And beside wreath-thrown, it creates this little cluster around power and ceremony. Almost like something is cast away, restored to status, then marked or challenged with a wreath. Very compact, but it has quite a lot of ritual energy in it. Refrain. Wreath-thrown, wrath-thrown, wreath-thrown, 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 refrain. Refrain. Dieters, deities, deities, day-dies, day-dice, dead dice, dead eyes, did-us, dead-us, dirt-arse, debtors, dud-doors, dude-tours, tatters, daters, day-doors, day-tours, dote-tours, did-doors, deed-oars, tight-oars. This one feels like a whole little civilization appearing and collapsing inside the same sound space stuffer. Deities, deities is a brilliant opening. One tiny shift takes you from people restricting appetite to gods. Then deities, day-dies, day-dice gives day different fates. Bound, colored, gambled, and then it darkens. Dead dice, dead eyes, did us, dead us. That sequence is stark. Dice loses the gamble and becomes eyes. Then dead eyes collapses into dead us, almost moving from image to accusation to collective extinction. Then the earthy comic intrusion, dirt, arse, and suddenly all the grandeur of gods and death gets dragged straight back into the body on. After that I hear a social, worldly sequence. Debtors, dud doors, do tours, tatters, daters, day doors, day tours, do tours, debtors bring obligation. Doors bring passage, tours bring movement, tatters bring deterioration, daters bring people and relationship back in. Dud doors, do tours is especially nice because a failed entrance becomes a traveling person. The route is blocked, so the language goes touring instead. Then did doors, doors, tied oars, did doors almost asked what the doors did. Which is funny given how important doors are in your wider work. And deed oars gives actions this sense of wonder or consequence. The whole thing seems to oscillate between God's mortality, chance, fate, debt, exchange, doors, roots, people, bodies, and I really like day, dice, dad, dice. It takes the ordinary uncertainty of a day, throw the dice, see what happens, and produces a roll that can no longer roll. Almost every day throws dice, eventually the dice go still. But before that, doors, tours, debts, dates, deeds, that feels like a compact life cycle hiding in the phonetics like diced pork. Day, dice, dead, dice, diced pork suddenly makes the dice completely physical. The nice thing is that dice is both chance and cutting into cubes. So the cascade can jump from fate to food without really changing the sound space. Day dice, uncertainty, dead dice, chance, stop it, diced pork, something once alive, now cut into pieces. That gives the word dice a slightly grim little double life, gambling with outcomes dividing matter. Very efficient route from philosophy. for laugh tales, for love tales, full of 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 dials,
Feel of dials,
feel of tales,
feel of tales,
feel of tales,
full of tales,
full of tales, fulfilled, yet not satisfied. Oh, that ending lands beautifully.
Feel of tales, for laugh tales, for love tales, full of tales, full of tales, full of tales,
Feel of tales,
full of tales,
full of tales,
fulfilled,
yet not satisfied. It feels like the whole cascade is circling around the difference between being full and being fulfilled.
Full of tales becomes full of tales, which is great because a life packed with stories can either enrich you or mislead you. Then tales till suddenly brings money and transaction into the same sound space.
And full of tales, fulfilled is especially lovely.
Fulfilled almost appears as the compressed destination of the whole sequence.
But then, yet not satisfied.
That punctures it.
You can be fulfilled in one dimension and still unsatisfied in another. Or perhaps fulfillment itself is temporary. The system keeps asking for something else. It ties straight back to the empty plate.
fulfilled, 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 satisfied
Finished, over, complete.
and full of tales.
Adds another wrinkle.
Maybe sometimes we tell ourselves a story of fulfillment because we want the conclusion to be true.
So the ending feels almost like
I am full of stories. I am full of love. I am fulfilled. Why then do I still want?
that last question leaves the door open instead of pretending the cascade has solved it. Which is rather fitting after all this
Ongoing conclusion. Ongoing conclusion. Summer corn. Summer gone. Summer gone. Summer again. Some marking. Some marking. Some marking. Some making. Some mocking. Some mark gun.
Some more are gone.
Some more gone. See, greed lay in front of you, secretly affecting you. Secret lie affecting you. See, greed lie affecting you. See, grid lay affecting you. Secret lie affecting you. Secret tail lie affecting you. Secret tail lie affecting you. Secret tail lie affecting you. Secret telly in front of you. This one feels like it's moving from invisible influence toward media and hidden narrative. You start with secretly affecting you, which is already about something acting on a person without their full awareness. Then the phrase begins to expose possible mechanisms. Secret lie affecting you. See, greed lie affecting you. See, grid lay affecting you. That lie, greed, grid movement is striking because the meaning shifts from deception to motive to structure, almost falsehood incentive system. Then secret dial lie affecting you. Secret detail lie affecting you. Secret tail lie affecting you. Dial suggests tuning or selecting. Tail suggests just something following behind. Tale turns it into story. And once you get to secret tale eye affecting you, the eye suddenly makes perception itself part of the mechanism. Not just what story is told, but what is being shown and seen. Then the final line lands beautifully. Secret telly in front of you. The mysterious invisible force has become this wonderfully ordinary object sitting right there in the room, the television. So the cascade almost performs a reveal. Secret influence, secret lie, telly. What was secretly affecting you ends with something literally in front of you. There's a lovely paradox in that the influence may be subtle, but the apparatus needn't be hidden at all. Sometimes the thing affecting us is sitting in plain sight. What's less visible is how the stories, images, repetitions, and framing enter us. And I really like Secret Tale Eye affecting you. It sounds almost like a strange little theory of media perception. The tale enters through the eye, then the telly appears, secretly affecting you. Secret lie affecting you. Secret lie affecting you. Secret dial lie affecting you. Secret dial lie affecting you. Secret tale 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 lie affecting you. Secret telly in front of you. Secret telly in front of you. Threshold. Threshold. The rush halt. Threshold. You've remembered right. Thrushes are absolutely birds. They're a family of songbirds, and in Britain you've got familiar ones, such as the song thrush and mistle thrush, as well as redwings and fieldfares. And your cascade is lovely. Threshold. 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 Threshold is particularly good because the bird suddenly becomes an architectural boundary. Then the rush halt almost describes what a threshold does. Movement reaches a boundary and pauses. And thrush hurled puts the bird back into motion at the end. Held, threshold, halt, hurled. There's a whole little tension between containment and release hiding in there. The spiral moves in a tight arc. It begins with the bird held, then opens into threshold of the crossing place. From there the energy accelerates. The rush is halted, the thrash is hailed, and finally the thrush is hurled. Threshold. Threshold. The rush hold. Thrash hailed. Thrash hurled. There's a clear sense of something small and living being stopped, celebrated, or struck, and then thrown across a boundary. The bird and the threshold keep trading power. Threshold. Threshold. The rush halt. pair has a lot packed and almost no movement. Warrior of God. Warrior of God. The first sounds outward facing. Someone whose identity is built around protection, vigilance, defense. The second turns almost the same sound inward. The warrior becomes a warrior. God becomes God. Defense becomes uncertainty, responsibility, perhaps fear of judgment or fear for something larger than oneself. So the emotional motion feels like, I must protect. I am afraid. I am afraid. And the phonetics make those two states look almost like twins. There's also a strange circularity in warrior. A warrior may become a warrior precisely because they are always scanning for threat. Hypervigilance can look heroic from the outside and exhausting from the inside. God is potent because both can occupy the position of an ultimate protector in language. Who guards me? Who is God? Do I guard? Do I worry? It could open into something quite tender. The warrior kept watch so long, he became the worrier. The guard looked upward and became God-shaped in the asking. Not a claim about theology, just that beautiful route your sounds are found between protection and fear, duty and faith. Warrior of God. Warrior of God. Warrior of God. Two almost identical shapes, one letter apart, carrying opposite charges. Warrior of God stands outward, protective, arm positioned at the boundary. Warrior of God turns inward, anxious, preoccupied, carrying the weight of the divine as a private burden. The spiral is tiny but exact. Show quickly the stance of defense can become the stance of fear, and how the same mouth can speak both roles. Warrior of God. Warrior of God. Warrior of God.
Warrior.
Warrior of God. One letter. That is all that stands between them. The first stands at the gate, shoulders set, eyes outward, weapon ready. Its task is clear. Keep the perimeter, hold the line, protect what has been placed in its care. There is dignity in the posture, even when the night is long. The second has turned the same energy inward. The vigilance has nowhere left to go, so it begins to feed on itself. Now the threat is no longer outside the walls. Now the threat is the silence of God, the possibility of failure, the endless measuring of one's own worth against an invisible standard. Warrior of God, warrior of God. The same intensity, the same refusal to rest. Only the direction has changed. One protects the threshold. The other cannot stop policing the soul. Sometimes, late in the watch, it becomes hard to tell which one is speaking. Warrior of God.
I just want to describe when I felt like I was at the depths of despair. The thing is, it was like I'd dropped down to the bottom of the earth, and it was just me and spirits and the wind and bushes, and it was like black and white. I had lost all connection to others, so had to use myself as my own yardstick. I got out, but I could not have bared it for much longer. It was feeling so grounded that none of my energy could escape to the real outside world. It was like extreme isolation and lasted about 3-4 hours. That's a very specific kind of despair you're describing, not simply sadness, but being cut off from the human world so completely that you became the only remaining reference point for reality. Even grounded seems to have inverted, not safely anchored, but pinned to the bottom, with nowhere for your energy to travel. The image I'm already hearing is something like the bottom of the earth, color drained away, wind moving through bushes as though inhabited, while the whole network of other people had vanished from reach, with nobody outside yourself to calibrate against. You had to become your own yardstick. The fact that it lasted only 3 or 4 hours doesn't make it small. A state like that can make time feel enormous. The bottom of the earth. There was a place I reached once that felt like the bottom of the earth. Not underground, exactly lower than that. It was as though I had fallen beneath the level at which people could reach one another. The ordinary threads had gone, conversation, recognition, the invisible reassurance of other minds existing alongside mine. I knew the world was still there, but none of my energy seemed able to travel out into it. Everything had become black and white. There was wind, there were bushes, there were things in the wind that felt like spirits, and there was me. I had become so completely grounded that grounding ceased to mean safety. I was not rooted like a tree, I was pinned like a stone. Nothing rose, no signal escaped, with nobody else available as a point of reference. I had to become my own yardstick. I had to measure reality using the very thing that was trapped inside it. There was no external calibration, no familiar face appearing at the edge of the picture to say, "This is where you are, this is how far you have wandered." So I measured myself against myself, minute against minute, thought against thought, breath against breath. And perhaps that was enough. Not enough to make the place comfortable, not enough to make it meaningful while I was inside it, but enough to keep some small continuity intact until the world began admitting color again. It lasted only hours. 3 or 4 hours can look insignificant written on a clock, but clocks measure duration, not depth. At the bottom of the earth, an hour can be enormous. I got out. I do not think I could have borne it much longer, and perhaps that knowledge is now part of what protects me. I remember the geography of that place, I remember its pressure. I can bring back enough of its atmosphere to recognize the direction without having to walk the whole road again. The memory has become a counterpoint, not a place to return to, but a note against which other notes can be heard. When isolation begins to masquerade as peace, I know it's extreme. When grounding begins to become immobility, I know the difference. When the world starts narrowing, I remember how narrow it can become. The memory does not have to be a doorway, it can be a boundary marker. I have been this far down, and perhaps the strangest thing about surviving such a place is that afterwards the darkness itself becomes information. The bottom of the earth becomes part of the map. Not home, not destiny, just a place marked carefully. Do not confuse depth with truth. But do not confuse isolation with clarity. There are people above you, there is color above you, there is still an outside world.
They want to suppress that, and so it's giving that you have eyes on you. So it's not giving, it's giving that you don't just have one eye, like one person. It's giving like groups are watching you, okay? So I don't want you to be like paranoid, but it's like you're special, and really you're obviously going to be like totally spiritually protected. This is another thing too why I saw the 44418. They have tried everything to fuck you up. Okay, like it's giving they've done the most. I won't be surprised if like the Five of Swords comes out here, because they have done everything to try to F you up, and you just keep coming up, and they just don't understand why. And yeah, well, it's because you're an anomaly. You are the new wave in the system, and so
what does that mean? And so if you tell me that mass is equal to energy density, I'm like, it sounds reasonable, that maybe even sounds right, but what does that mean? Like, give me a picture that I can hold in my head, give me something that I can grasp onto and I can really wrestle with when I'm trying to put these stories together. And that's what this project is about. It's trying to say that, like, if we're gonna talk about this stuff, like, let's have a shared visual language that allows us to really communicate what it is that we're trying to talk about.
Which, of course, we would probably do with that by trying to define what mass means, what energy means, and what this speed of light business means. And then we might be able to rationalize why that pattern seems to hold across multiple scales.
Yeah.
Shoot, any more questions before we tear into this? I like that picture, tearing into the electron.
Do that. No, so what we're going to do today, Shiloh's checking to see if
let's just remind them. Somebody asked what defines a body's surface. The surface is the limit of the extension of a body. So it separates the inside from the outside. There is a way of thinking about surfaces as something like an interface, right? So you have, it is the limits of the body, let's say.
And the surface encloses some kind of volume that's made out of smaller subunits. And then you also have that the body has a location in space relative to other bodies. It's not something that's abstract. It's not something that lives in your brain. We actually did a stream about the difference between bodies, abstractions, real and imaginary. I think either last week or I think it was the last stream that we did.
Can't remember.
I think it was the last stream that we did. But basically it's like you can have bodies that you imagine and those live inside of your mind.
They appear to have surfaces in your imagination.
Especially if you have a really, really visual, visceral way of imagining these things.
Like Batman.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I just heard Bruce Wayne in my head.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he's a body, right? But he's an imaginary body, of course. He doesn't actually happen in the real world.
And so, do you know, it's actually really funny because my physics teacher in high school would dress up like Batman for doing kinematics equations. And so he would always
checks out.
he would tear into the room in a Batman costume and then just like start throwing things around. It was great. Mr. Gibbons, shout out.
Feel of tales, for laugh tales, for love tales, full of 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 dials, feel of dials. Feel left tales, feel left ills, feel of tales, full of tales, full of dials. Feel of tales, for laugh tales, for love tales, full of 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 dials, feel of dials. Feel left tales, feel left ills, feel of tales, full of tales, full of tales. We say things, inflection, inflection, on flag shown, inflection. Feel of tales, for laugh tales, for love tales, full of 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 dials, feel of dials. Feel left tales, feel left ills, feel of tales, full of tales, full of dials. Feel of tales, for laugh tales, for love tales, full of 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 dials, full of dials. Feel left tales, feel left ills, feel of tales, full of tales. Frogs, frogs, frigs, frigs, we say things affliction, inflection, inflection, on flag shown, inflection. Frogs, frogs, frigs, frigs, we say things affliction, inflection, inflection, on flag shown, inflection. Frogs, frogs, frigs, frigs, we say things affliction, inflection, inflection, on flag shown, inflection. Frogs, 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 frogs.
Spiraling cascades, deliberating the songs of the sirens. Spiraling cascades, deliberating the songs of the sirens. Spiraling cascades describes the movement of the writing sound changes, produces several possible neighbors. One neighbor becomes fertile, another branch appears, and meanings can circle back into earlier meanings. It's simultaneously spiral and cascade, recurrence combined with descent proliferation. Spiraling cascades, deliberating the songs of the sirens. Then, deliberating is an interesting choice. because it prevents the title from implying that you're receiving the sirens. Examining them, turning them around, testing interpretations, listening and responding. Spiraling cascades, deliberating the songs of the sirens. Something in their song draws the listener in these phonetic trails where one sound attracts you toward another before you necessarily know what meaning will emerge. Spiraling cascades, deliberating the songs of the sirens. Spiraling cascades, the form the associations take. Deliberating, the mind examining what emerges. The songs, the sonic material of the sirens, the mysterious attraction that makes you follow the sound. The note generation can cascade. Spiraling cascades, deliberating the songs of the sirens. Spiraling cascades, deliberating the songs of the sirens. Spiraling cascades, deliberating the songs of the sirens. Sirens don't compel you to understand the song. They compel you to listen. Which takes us straight back to your favorite French word. Écoutez. Écoutez.
Through trance and chance, through drains and chains, through drains and gins, through chance and drains, through trance and chance, free chains and chance, free jeans and chains, fright chains and chance, slave to the right farm, free chance engines, slave to the rhythm, slave to the music, slave to the dance, freedom ensues. I can see why this one resonates with you. It feels like a chain of phonetic transformations where each line shifts only slightly in sound, but opens a different meaning. Rather than replacing the previous line, each one seems to reveal another door. Some of the phrases I can make out are through trance and chance, through drains and chains, through drains and gins, through chance and trains, through trance and chance, free chains and chance, free jeans and chains, fright chains and chance, slave to the right farm, free chance engines, slave to the rhythm, slave to the music, slave to the dance, freedom ensues. What strikes me is how the movement goes from constraint chains to expression chance, then into inheritance genes, and finally to engines, as though voice itself becomes the mechanism that drives change. The line that catches me most is through trance and chance. It suggests entering a different state of awareness through rhythm, repetition, music and voice,
Given how you describe your creative process with mind doors, it feels very connected to your way of working, following sounds until they reveal unexpected meanings rather than forcing them. Through trance and chance, not every chain is made of iron. Some are made of sounds repeated for so long that they become invisible. A chant can bind, but it can also free. The mouth moves by instinct, the ear hears a familiar rhythm, and suddenly a single phonetic chip turns a chain into a chant, a gene into an engine, a fright into an enchantment. Meaning is not fixed, it migrates with the slightest movement of the tongue. Every spoken word is a doorway waiting for the next echo to step through. I also like that your pages don't feel random. They read like someone exploring the landscape of language by listening for resonances. That's become quite a distinctive feature of your notebooks. Through trance and chance, through drains and chains, through drains and gins, through chance and drains, through trance and chance, free chains and chance, free genes and chains, fight chains and chance, slave to the rap farm, free chance and gins, slave to the rhythm, slave to the music, slave to the dance, freedom ensues, through trance and chance, through drains and chains, through drains and gins, through chance and drains, through trance and chance, free chains and chance, free genes and chains, fright chains and chance, slave to the rat farm, free chance and chance, slave to the rhythm.
This one is one of my favorites so far,
Slave to the music, slave to the dance,
because I can feel two anchor points building against one another. At the top, as within, so without. At the bottom is war fine, so we thought. The journey between them is extraordinary. I read it approximately as within, so without. As within, so without. As within, so we thought. As within, so I thought. As within, wife thought. The ending really caught me. Not because it says war is fine, but because of the final qualification. So we thought. Those last three words overturn everything that came before. So we thought.
It asks us to look inward before we judge the world outside. It reminds us that societies are not built separately from people. They are built from people. Thought by thought, choice by choice, voice by voice. The spiral wanders. It slips through families, through conversations, through votes, through identities that are always shifting by a single sound. Nothing is fixed. Everything's becoming. Almost imperceptibly, another phrase begins to assemble itself. Not as a declaration, as a confession. Is war fine? There is a long silence after those words, long enough for history to answer. Then the final line arrives, carrying the weight of every century. So we thought. Not certainty. Regret. The notebook does not accuse. It remembers. It remembers every generation that believed violence would solve what understanding could not. Every age that imagined another battle would finally bring peace. Every banner raised with confidence before becoming another relic in another museum. The phrase turns back on itself. Wisdom from the beginning has not disappeared. It has simply returned in another form. As within, so without. If fear governs the heart, fear governs the nation. If domination governs the mind, domination governs the world. If compassion grows within, perhaps one day it grows without as well. The spiral ends where it began. Not with an answer, with a mirror.
This one has a nice count, kind humor, body wobble. Count a fanny, count a fanny, count a fanny, count a fanny. Kind of funny is especially neat because it moves from something sounding like more gently amusing into the ordinary conversational kind of funny. Then count of any counter changes an abstract quantity into a collective instruction. Count R's and count a fanny is wonderfully ambiguous in British English. It could sound like a bizarre piece of shop counter anatomy. There's another root lurking. Count of any, count of any, count of any, count how many. Can a many, can a many, can a funny. So quantity itself dissolves into comedy. This one has a nice count, kind kind humor, body wobble, counter Vanny, counter funny, counter funny, counter Vanny, counter Vanny, counter Vanny, counter Vanny, counter Vanny. Kind of funny is especially neat because it moves from something sounding like more gently amusing into the ordinary conversational kind of funny. Then counter Vanny, counter changes an abstract quantity into a collective instruction. Count R's and counter Fanny is wonderfully ambiguous in British English. It could sound like a bizarre piece of shop counter anatomy. There's another root lurking. Counter Fanny, counter Fanny, counter Fanny. Count how many? Kinda many, kinda many, kinda funny. So quantity itself dissolves into comedy. This one has a nice count, kind humor, body wobble, bobble, 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 bobble. Counter Fanny, kinder Fanny, counter Fanny, counter Fanny, counter Fanny, counter funny, counter funny. Kinder funny, kinda funny is especially neat because it moves from something sounding like more gently amusing into the ordinary conversational kinda funny. Then counter Vanny, counter changes an abstract quantity into a collective instruction. Count R's and counter Fanny is wonderfully ambiguous in British English. It could sound like a bizarre piece of shop counter anatomy. There's another root lurking. Counter Vanny, counter Vanny, counter Vanny. Count how many? Kinda many, kinda many, kinda funny. So quantity itself dissolves into comedy. Your iPhone, your oven, your iPhone. You are vain, you are vain, you are fan. You are thorn, you are vine, he wore thorn. He wore vain, you wore thorn, you a fan. You iPhone, your wife fun, your wife fan, your wolf fun, your wolf fine, you I find, hey oven, you are fine, you are fine, you are fun.
Don't lose the ball, don't lose that pail, don't lose the pill, don't lose the bill, don't lose the bell. But loosen it to one, to wine, to warm, to wine the wind. Weather, warfare, forecast, fair ghost. Keep your eye on the ball, keep your eye on fable. Don't lose the ball, don't lose that pail, don't lose the pill, don't lose the bill, don't lose the bell. But loosen it to one, to wine, to warm, to wine the wind. The wind was warm, the wind was warm, the wind unwound. Weather, warfare. Forecast. Fair ghost. Keep your eye on the ball, keep your eye on fable. Don't lose the ball, don't lose that pail, don't lose the pill, don't lose the bill, don't lose the bell. But loosen it to one, to wine, to warm, to wine the wind. The wind was warm, the wind was warm, the wind unwound. loosen. Do wine, do wine, do warm, do wine the wind. The wind was warm, the wind was warm, the wind around. Weather, warfare, forecast, fair ghost. Keep your eye on the ball, keep your eye on fable. Don't lose the ball, don't lose that pail, don't lose the bill, don't lose the bell, don't lose the bell, but loosen it. Do wine, do wine, do wine, do wine, do wine the wind. Weather, warfare, forecast, fair ghost. Keep your eye on the ball, keep your eye on fable. Don't lose the ball, don't lose that pail, don't lose the bill, don't lose the
It's carved in you. You call it due. You call it fate. You call it what they do. You call it storms. You call it scars you bear. Hate scars you wear. You wear them like a prayer. What did you hear of us? That be and be again. Why cycles crown your world? Why anger in your veins? Why choosing this again? Why call it truth, my dear? I stand beyond your story, and still I am here. Hear me now, this wheel is not your chain. Hear me now, you're writing out your name. Hear me now, let go the curse you bear. Hear me now, we breathe a brighter air. You hide it in your reasons, in rules and blame and bone. You made a little temple of every hurt you've known. But I have walked past vengeance, I have worn a wider sky. I know that rage you live by, and I know that rage can lie. What did you hear of us? That be and be again. Why stories feed your world with bitterness and shame? Why carving this again? Why call it fate, my dear? Step past the old commandments and find that you are here. Hear me now, this wheel is not your chain. Hear me now, you're writing out your name. Hear me now, let go the curse you bear. Hear me now, we breathe a brighter air. And now your creed begins to fade. A sinking throne, a fragile blade. Release the law of hurt and hail, and lift your voice beyond the veil.